Taylor, how the fuck are you?
Good.
Well, thank you for hanging out for like a half hour while I finish my cigar. Oh shit, like an hour?
No, that's fine. Time flies when you're having fun.
We were having fun?
I thought so.
Yes.
Oh, wait, no, we don't laugh. We're not laughing.
Yeah,
I don't want my laugh to sound weird. So I told him, like, we don't laugh. No laughing.
yes, we're doing a very serious episode
Yes.
of Now We Drink. Super serious.
Mm-hmm.
So, tell me about passing the bar exam.
I actually didn't yet. I didn't take it. How's the weather?
Spectacular. We live in Los Angeles. That's why you leave the fucking Midwest.
See, you already failed. I already laughed.
No, you failed. It's
You failed by making me laugh.
Oh, I made you do this? I have control over your reactions.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
It's on record, folks. I have control of Taylor.
Sometimes.
What are the situations I have control and which ones do I not? Where are we relenting control here?
I'll have to let you know.
Okay, we're still filling it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
Good to know. It's just all on record.
See, I'm laughing already.
Once again, your fault.
True. You're just so funny.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
I know that's actually true though. Guys like girls that make them laugh, don't they?
I mean, depends. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I enjoy someone who can have fun.
I think I'm pretty fun.
Time will tell. I've been told to be twerking if there's enough alcohol involved. So
no, I would do the WAP dance, the WAP TikTok dance.
See, I'm showing my age. I'm like, okay.
I don't know why.
Yeah, it's just something in your brain. I know.
It's just too much TikTok.
It rots the brain.
I don't know if it's rotted. It just makes me do the WAP in the middle of a bar.
It's okay. I also see nothing wrong with this.
No, nobody complains. Just me the next day, and I'm just like, or when my pants rip when you go down, because you know the dance. You do the splits, the wet ass pussy. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know what
I'll teach it to you later.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know what you'd be embarrassed about. That's just potential customers.
True. I've only been kicked out of one bar for it.
Why'd they kick you out?
Because I wasn't wearing any underwear.
That seems like a horrible reason to kick you out.
Yeah, it was a woman though. A woman manager. And she said we were too rowdy. But probably because it was like 2 p.m. But it was a Thursday.
That makes it okay.
It wasn't a Monday, it was a Thursday. Thirsty Thursday.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, what's up with the lack of women empowerment?
Okay. I just feel like a lot of like, okay, have you ever worked in a restaurant?
I mean, yeah.
Women managers are usually not very nice.
Well, yeah, if you had to deal with sexual harassment from half your staff.
Oh, no. I mean, the women managers that I've worked with, I don't think that was the problem. I think they were just mean.
Well, maybe they want to be sexually harassed. Like, why is the fucking line cook not hitting on me?
They're like, why is he not smacking my ass?
Right. He's hitting on all the servers.
True. We love cooks, though. The cooks are always so fun at every restaurant. It's not the managers.
You date a lot of cooks?
Not like dated, just like maybe like got like $50 from or something for no reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Was it in the restaurant?
Yeah. Or you'll be like, oh, like, fuck, today sucked. And they're like, oh, here you go. Here's $50.
Hot girl privilege right there.
Mm-hmm.
No one was giving me shit when I was in a restaurant. They're just like, oh, man, that sucks.
Did they give you a high five?
No.
Smack on the ass?
No. At least when I got in with the kitchen staff, they'd at least hook up my free pizza with some free toppings.
Or they'll give you like the off-the-menu pasta.
That did happen.
Yeah. See, you got something. Hot guy privilege?
That was just about me being cool.
Cool guy privilege.
Yeah.
See?
I mean, this was 20 plus years ago. I guess I was hotter at that point.
You'll have to show me a picture later.
Oh, well, yeah, I still had long hair at that point too, so.
Did you have a man bun?
No,
That was your problem.
I had long to the middle of my back fucking like metalhead hair.
So you could have wrapped it like in a sock bun.
Yeah, and then it would have been a giant dreadlock. My hair's wavy and it's just like...
Yeah, that's better. You don't want like super straight hair. The bun is like not that good. Man bun equals power. For women, pussy is power. For men, man bun is power.
I don't think it was 20 years ago. I I don't
It's
think
like
it was.
bell-bottom jeans. Comes back and goes. Comes back and goes.
Yeah, and if I was wearing bell bottoms in 2003, people would be giving me odd fucking looks. Jenkos were already out by that point. Like the giant bell bottoms were out by that point.
If you had a man bun, you can wear whatever you want.
Sage advice.
Next time I see you, you got this like big ass man bun just with so much pussy.
No,
Just try it. Social experiment.
my hair don't grow long enough or fast enough. It took like last time I tried to grow my hair, it took like a year to get like near shoulder length again.
You can get extensions. I'm just trying to help.
I didn't know I had a problem.
Well, I mean,
You're just trying to help us.
you can always go up from wherever you're at. Leonardo DiCaprio can always get more pussy. Anybody can always get more pussy.
I mean, at some point, more pussy sounds exhausting.
You think so?
Because it's attached to people.
Nah, I mean, they can go away after.
Yeah, I'm not in that tax bracket. It was Charlie Sheen's famous quote. It's like, I don't pay them to have sex with me. I pay them to leave.
True. I'm not there yet. I mean, we'll see. Is Charlie Sheen still like a thing?
I mean, I don't think he's dead.
I know, but isn't he on like one of those like Golden Girls kind of like reality shows, or like isn't he on some show? Like a family sitcom?
Not for years. I don't think. He left 2.5 Men a long time ago.
That's like this show that like when you pass out and then you wake up with your TV still on and it's like, what is the theme song from 2.5 Men? Everywhere you look, or something.
That is so fucking Full House.
You know what I mean though. Like when you wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, what's on TV? And you see Charlie Sheen like yelling at his kids. Like, why? I don't understand.
That they're paying him over $1 million an episode? I understand.
Yeah, but why him of all people? He's not like...
They got him... He got to that point. He was a fairly big movie star back in the day, too.
Fooled me. I don't know.
Started in Wall Street.
I never saw. I need to like look up more Charlie Sheen, apparently. He's a porn star, though, isn't he?
No. He just paid performers...
to do coke, like, off of their ass.
Allegedly, yeah. Allegedly, he was paying some people up to $50,000 a night.
I mean, good for him.
I mean, if you're making over $1 million a week, what's $50,000 for a night?
$1 million a week.
Yeah, at the height of 2.5 Men, I think he was making well over $1 million an episode.
I'm gonna watch 2.5 Men tonight.
People were like, "How could you spend $50,000 a night on pussy?" Like, I don't know, man. Like, if it's a negligible amount of money compared to what I bring in,
it's like going to In-N-Out. It's like no big deal.
Yeah, like you just can't fathom making that much money.
What else do you have to do? I guess
he was making $1.8 million an episode at the end, so almost $2 million a week.
Was the show that good?
Apparently it was. Apparently they're making that much ad revenue.
Man.
Yep, that's the one.
Wow. Watch, I'm going to get signed for like a record deal after this for that.
Well, the management, let me know.
Man.
Just like, if you're making 1.8 million, that is less than 1%. Am I doing bad math here? No, I'm not doing bad math.
Like, I took AP Calc, so let me think. Okay, you're right.
Yeah, it's less than 1% of your weekly income to pay someone that.
Yeah, I mean, I would do the same thing, I guess.
That's like...
Probably not, but something stupid.
Well, that's like you paying someone a 10 to do something.
Like the homeless guy on the street, just giving him $10.
I mean, would you think about just... If someone you wanted to fuck was like, I will only fuck you for $10.
I would tell him to fuck off.
Oh, too much pride to give someone $10 to get laid?
If it was like, I mean, like Leonardo DiCaprio. But if I had to pay the guy to fuck me, I wouldn't even want to. I would want him to like want to fuck me.
Well, he wants to fuck you, but he doesn't want you to think it's anything more than a transactional relationship.
Then I would just be like, I'll buy you a fucking filet mignon.
What's wrong with handing him the money directly?
Because it's like the thought process of giving a guy money for sex.
What's wrong with that?
I'll pay for his Uber to fucking leave after.
But what's wrong with handing him the $10?
It's the fact of being like, let's bang. And he's like, no, you have to pay me. And I'm like, oh, here, now you will. Like, I'm a girl, you know?
So Midwestern.
Is that?
So Midwestern. Being hung up on like, It's a weird distinction because you're like, I will spend $60 on an Uber. I will spend $100 on the steak dinner.
But I'm just doing it to like make the experience better. I'm not doing that for his dick. If I paid a guy to fuck me, I'm officially the duff of the group.
The duff.
The designated ugly fat friend.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew it was a thing. I didn't know it was designated as the duff.
Yeah.
I mean, I have definitely had to navigate and throw some friends on grenades in my day.
Grenades, so Jersey Shore of you. Yeah, once you have to pay, it's just then you're gonna be playing bingo. Then you're gonna have a walker. It just all goes downhill.
It's just crazy to me that you're like, I'm okay with spending $60 on
That's
this.
flexing. That's big dick energy. Like when a guy goes to pay the bill, you move his hand away and you put your American Express up there.
So we're going to dinner after this?
Yeah, that's like big dick energy.
Because I have zero problem riding your big dick energy for a free meal.
But what isn't that like? Or if like a girl like comes up to you and is like, "Hey, I think you're hot. Like, let me buy you a drink," and then she like, you say you want a Tito's, but then she gets you like a Grey Goose instead.
Well, obviously she
And,
doesn't
like,
know how to
corrects
fucking
you.
listen.
Yeah, but it's just big dick energy. But if I'm like,
Well, is it
here's
really
$50?
Is it really big dick energy to be like, I'm going to disregard specifically what you said and make a decision for you?
There's a difference. If you can tell he's just like trying to like be like, no, you don't have to spend that, and you're like, no.
Well,
Motherfuckers
need to be more direct because, like, if you're like, yo, Matt, what do you want? Like, I'm going to tell you, what fucking I want to drink.
Okay, maybe if you just say, oh, well is okay. And I'm like, are you sure you don't want this?
Okay, that's fine. Like,
Yeah.
But it's a whole nother move to be like, oh, no. You don't want that.
Okay, so I guess what I would do is I would say, like, what's your alcohol of choice? And you say tequila. And then I pick you the most expensive one on there.
Hey, the most expensive doesn't necessarily make it good either.
With tequila, I think it kind of
because you could get into...
When we talk about wine.
Well, that doesn't necessarily make it the best either. But, like, with tequila, you know, you might get into a really expensive reposado or an año, and, like, I was looking for a Blanco.
True. Well, I'm just not going to pay a guy to eat me out. That's the moral of the story.
You're like, I will pay him to leave.
Yeah, I'll call him an Uber and a Lyft, and he can pick what car he likes better.
You're going to give him a black car?
Yeah. Whatever he wants. All of them. I'll call 3. He can pick.
Does it matter on the quality of the head, or is it...
I mean, to be honest, there's like an 80% chance the head's not going to be that good because it's, you know, guys.
Well, why aren't you, like, helping correct them?
You can sometimes, but then it's... Okay, you know how many times, like, you'll, like, move them and then they'll push your hand away or something?
Use your words.
You do, but they don't listen. Men don't listen.
You got to get out of Michigan.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, in other parts of the world, if someone was like, yo, this would feel better, I'd be like, all right, let's do that then.
Or if you, like, want to bring a vibrator into it, they're like, no, like, we don't need that. And I'm like, the vibrator is your friend, sir.
Obviously, if you're saying that we need to bring a vibrator into it, we need to bring a vibrator into it.
It doesn't even necessarily mean that they're bad in bed. It's just...
No, you want more stimulation.
And I feel like girls masturbate so much now, the dicks don't stand a chance. You guys really don't. Like, compare, like, I mean, these vibrators are like fucking sledgehammers nowadays, like pounding our pussy.
Oh, yeah, no.
Like...
I understand that the science is there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm never going to be offended or be like, oh, what the fuck? My fucking masculinity. Oh, no.
Like, fight with the vibrator.
No, like, yo, girl, let me put that on your clit.
Because the clit and the penis, like, stimulation, fire.
Right.
Big dick energy, since we're talking about it, is a guy who brings a vibrator.
Well, but I know people that would be sketched out about that because they'd be like, where's that vibrator been? Like,
no, in the package.
Oh, a virgin vibrator?
Yeah. I like virgins only when I'm talking about vibrators.
All right.
Yeah.
Because I definitely have a touchy back, and, like, I've had people be like, where the fuck's that been?
Wait, a plug-in one?
A battery operated one.
Okay, thank God, because my friend's pussy almost blew up with a plug-in vibrator. She backflipped off the bed. It, like, sparked and everything.
What the fuck was she doing?
Trying to come.
Well, was she successful at least?
No, her pussy almost exploded. She plugged it in and went to go put it on her, and it was like sparks flying, like not like fun sparks flying, like electricity flying.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and then she like did a somersault off of my bed.
Oh, it was on your bed.
Mm-hmm.
Was this content?
No,
Just
a Friday. This was before I did content. It was just a Friday night.
she's like, yo, we're bored. Let's.
I think we were just horny.
Does that happen to you often?
Yeah. You too?
On occasion.
On Fridays.
Yes. Fridays. Yes. Just Fridays.
Yeah. That's fine.
It's fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Like,
No, that's why I'm scared. Anything that plugs into the wall, it terrifies me after that.
I'm sorry, you're surrounded by things plugged into walls.
Well, I'm not putting all this shit on my pussy.
This is accurate.
Yeah. That'd be kind of weird.
These cameras are not weather sealed. I really don't want to lose a camera to you.
No, don't worry.
I'm not. They are going to stay on the tripods. They're not going to go anywhere near your genitals.
Yeah, I won't do any of that.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
We're in agreement that I'm not going to lose cameras to you.
Yeah, good.
Good.
No cameras dead to my vagina today.
Yes. I will drink to that.
Cheers.
Actually, we haven't done a proper cheers shit.
You have to look in the eye or else you won't have an orgasm for 7 years.
I don't believe that.
You don't?
Yeah, I'm.
I do, because when I first started drinking in high school, I never did it, and I didn't have an orgasm all of high school.
Yeah, because you were fucking high school dudes.
True. Well, actually, I did with my toothbrush one time. I had an orgasm.
See? That was in high school.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe the myth isn't true.
Yeah. And I'm not superstitious like that.
My mom always like, why do you always need a new toothbrush? I'm like, Mom.
Just burning out that Sonicare?
Yeah. And they were like kind of expensive. And I would always say, oh, it got wet. She's like, it's waterproof. And I'm like,
it's not waterproof like that.
Yeah. Toothbrush sales rising now. I should get a sponsorship from Sonicare.
Cleanest pussy fucking east of the Mississippi.
Yeah.
Why? Like, were you putting it like the head side in, like with the brushes?
I wasn't fucking myself with it. It's just like on the clit.
Okay.
But then like, I'm not going to brush my teeth with it after.
They're replaceable heads.
I know, but I didn't know. I just would throw the whole thing away.
The fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just pocket one, say you threw it away, and get like the mouth one and your pussy
like,
one?
The toothpaste would get stuck in the spot like where you pull the head off. So then I would try to pull it off and then realize like I didn't realize that you could pull the actual head off, you know, because it would be hard. So I would like throw it away. And then I would say like I left it at a friend's, like at a sleepover. Yeah.
It's going to be amazing when your parents listen to this and be like, how the fuck did we spend all this money on fucking toothbrushes?
Yeah. Well, because I was fucking high school, guys. That's why I had to. Yeah.
It's a shame.
And I couldn't like just use a vibrator.
Why not?
When I'm like 16, what am I going to do? Order it off Amazon? Or I used my phone, but I had like the Paris Hilton old school phone, the T-Mobile Sidekick. So I would like set an alarm or like a timer for like 30 seconds and my phone would like, and I'm like, I have 30 seconds to try to get this to work.
Did that ever work out for you?
No, that's why I switched to the toothbrush. Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
I know. But now I don't have to use my toothbrush anymore.
I know, you can actually buy a vibrator.
Yeah, I can buy a bunch, just not a plug-in one.
I think you're just going off like weird anecdotal, like it happened one time. How many times did that motherfucker plugged in and it worked fine?
A lot.
Right.
But is it worth it? The risk?
Yes.
If your vagina could blow up.
I don't have one of those.
Okay, but like say you're using like a cock ring or something and there's like a 1 in 10 chance it'll blow up and ruin your dick. Are you going to risk it?
Yeah, I've had risky fucking sex in my life. I've definitely stuck my dick in places where it's like, oh, this may not come out right.
Like where?
I don't remember their names.
Oh, women. I thought you meant just like places.
No.
Oh, in women. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. In other human beings where it's just like, ooh, this might be a poor dick choice, but I'm here.
A poor dick choice. Oh, well, you just said in places. I didn't know if you meant like a like.
No, I was going to get myself canceled and referring to women as places.
I love women. Just kidding.
Well, I do too, but
Places.
It
I mean, a pussy is a place.
it is. It's a very warm and inviting place, hopefully. If it's not, you're doing something wrong.
If it's not, you need to call 3 Ubers. Sometimes they cancel. You got to have backup.
They'll keep sending new ones.
Do they automatically? I've had ones just cancel, and then I had to recall them.
Maybe.
At Uber, fix your shit.
Well, that's a whole other topic. Fucking Uber fixing their shit.
Lord.
So, besides the high school boys, any other tragic sex stories you can share with the class?
Oh, yes. Okay. So, let me take a drink first.
That's what they're here for.
Okay, so there's this thing called raft off that we have back at home. So it's just like pretty much like a shit ton of boats, and they just like park and you can like hop. There's like stripper poles on the boats. You just hop around. So I made a Tinder and my bio was just looking for a boat. So I go on this random Tinder guy's boat. We'll call him Chad because he was a Chad. You know what a Chad is.
Yes, I know what a Chad
like
is.
Eats lunch meat like by his hand and like flexes in the gym. He was a Chad, a Chaldean Chad. So he's cool, he's fine, whatever. And then he starts eating lunch meat like out of his hand, talking about protein powder. So I was like, fuck this. I was with my friend. So we're like boat hopping around. And at this point, because you take shots like everywhere. So I can't believe I'm telling this story in here. I'm like plastered at this point, and I've never watched The Real World, so I don't know why I was so impressed with this, but I swore this guy was a guy from The Real World. I'm not a fan of the show. I've never watched the show, but I was like, oh my God, girl, he's from The Real World. Like, we gotta go see him. He's from The Real World. So I end up like fucking him in the water, like a amazing love story. Okay, and mind you, my phone, my rental car keys are still on Lunch Meat Chad's boat. Okay. So then all of a sudden I'm like, I'm in love at this point with the Real World guy who's not really from the real world. So we're like making sweet love in the fucking lake. The lake. Okay. So then all of a sudden my friend is just like, okay, we got to go because Lunch Meat Chad's boat is going to go and all of our shit is over there. So I'm like, and I will always love you to fake Real World, thinking we needed to depart. So then we go back and I cannot find Lunch Meat Chad. Not at all. And then we realize like all the boats are gone. So we're lost at sea. So then, a jet ski guy comes up, saves us, but I don't know Lunch Meat Chad's real name. I don't know his number. I don't have a phone. We're in St. Clair Shores, which is like an hour and a half away from me. So then we decide to have Baywatch fucking jet ski guy take us out to eat. I try to get on the computer, log into my Instagram to find Lunch Meat Chad's information. I don't fucking know what it is. Yeah. But then the jet skiers end up driving me all the way back home. I still don't have my rental car, nothing. I ended up logging into my Tinder days later and getting it though. All because I thought he was from the real world. But he wasn't. And then when I saw him on Instagram 2 days later.
2 days later, it was like, oh, that was alcohol. That was pure alcohol talking.
That was a lot of alcohol talking. Yeah.
Like,
and I got no clout from it. I was like, oh my God, reality star. I'm going to be on Love Island after this. No.
Are you out here fucking for clout?
Back then, maybe. Or drunk me thought I was. And why would somebody from... I don't even watch it. I don't know what was going through my head.
Like, how did you think this dude was from the real world?
I don't know. But I was so convinced. And my friend was no help. She was like, yeah, girl. Yeah, he's famous. He's from the real world. And I was like, oh my gosh, A-list.
I gotta apparently go to Michigan and be like, I have a podcast. And people just, oh my God, he's famous. I didn't realize people were just out there clout chasing like that in Michigan. Shit.
I'm not even like a big like penis clout chaser. Like I like to clout chase, but not like fuck for clout. Because if you fuck a famous guy, it's not like he's gonna out you and make you famous. You know.
No. Generally, the way that goes is someone outs him. And it's like, oh, he got a little dick or something, or he like some weird sex act.
And anybody worth clout fucking, they'll make you sign an NDA.
Yeah, and guess what?
I don't know what I was thinking.
That NDA is worthless.
Why?
Okay.
Teach me.
Because if they sue you for violating that NDA, they're confirming it happened.
But you can still get sued.
Yeah, but
then you'll get so much publicity.
Right. They're publicly confirming it happened at the point where they sued you. That defeats the whole point of the NDA. The whole point of the NDA is to deny it ever fucking happened. If they're like, I'm suing you for violating the NDA for talking about this, you're like, cool. Thank you for confirming it happened.
Okay, noted. So I should fuck a famous guy and sign an NDA and still tell. That's what you're saying.
Oh, yeah. And also, if they make you commit a crime, the NDA is not valid. You can't sign a contract.
So should we like rob somebody, you're telling me? Like, what do you mean we need to
we don't involve me in your crimes.
So you're saying if I commit a crime,
or if they're committing a crime, like if they make you sign an NDA, like when you enter their house and a crime fucking happens as part of that NDA, not valid.
Oh. Okay.
Can't make people sign contracts when it comes to illegal acts.
Oh, so I just got to pray that they commit a crime. Okay. Noted. So I'm just going to...
Aren't you the lawyer?
Yeah, but I've never thought about it like that. So I need to find a famous person who will probably commit a crime. Because I'm probably not going to commit the crime.
I don't know. I've hung out with you for like an hour and a half.
The first thing we start talking about is all like Law and Order, SVU. We could do this.
Yeah, we were flat out, hypothetically talking about murder in the 10 minutes within meeting each other in person.
That's just like the lawyerness in me. I just love crime, like watching crime, not committing crime, learning about it.
Not getting caught committing.
I don't know.
It's not what you know in this world. It's what you can prove.
I feel like any true crime junkie doesn't actually want to do any crime, but they watch so much, they're like, I could get away with it. Because when you watch a show, you're like, God damn it, Janet, why didn't you put a hair mask in before you did that? You know? You don't really want to do it, but when you're watching, you're like, Janet, what the fuck?
If you were to commit a crime, what crime would it be?
If I could commit any crime, what would it be? Maybe wear the long robe with the fur and kill your husband and then walk slowly around the mansion or something.
That seems like a really bad crime.
Why? You get the house.
Yeah, but that definitely seems like one you'll get caught for.
No, probably not. Not if you're wearing a fuzzy robe.
Oh, I didn't remember the fuzzy robe defense.
It's got to be the sheer fuzzy robe. And then when they the police come up, you're like, yes, Officer Monroe, can I offer you a scotch?
I'm glad we come to the distinction of the fancy.
So if I were to commit a crime.
Note to self: don't marry Taylor.
Yeah. Well.
Or don't be wealthy and marry Taylor.
Or 85.
Well, you don't murder the 85-year-old. They're going to die on their own.
I know, but it's the story. You have to do it. It's the story.
No, you just be super bitchy and let him die on his own.
Yeah, but what if he tries to mouth kiss you?
Pull away. He'll add to his stress.
Yeah, and then he'd have to reach forward and it'd
maybe fall out of his chair.
Yeah. Oh my God, we're going to hell for this.
I'm not the one doing it. You're the one marrying the 85-year-old.
But you're you said you should mouth kiss him. It'll make him go faster.
I'm saying you pull away from him and make him chase you out of his chair.
He's in a wheelchair. He can't run.
He can wheel fast.
What if he has stairs?
I'm sure if he's rich 85 and is in a wheelchair, he's got one of those power lifts. He goes shooting up the side of it.
That help I've fallen and I can't get up.
Yeah. I'm sure he's got you want to marry so rich that he has an indoor elevator in his house.
You want to marry so rich when they're in another country and then you have an affair with the pool boy. That's the goal, you know?
It's never been a goal of mine. I've never had a goal of wanting to fuck the pool boy. I'm sorry.
Well, no, it's Desperate Housewifesy. And he'll probably be hot and foreign.
You hope.
I wouldn't hire him.
You don't want to get involved for love at some point?
After.
Oh.
After you inherit the house, then you bring the love of your life there.
So you're doing
I
it
should write a self-help book.
right.
I should.
Like you're doing it the opposite direction because like everyone's like normally like, oh, the first marriage is for love, the second's for money. You're like, no, first for money, then for love.
I mean, whatever happens, happens. You just go with like the moon and the wind. You just do it. Happens. You know?
You're like, I'm not planning to marry up, but if I do,
But if I do, I'll get a furry robe.
I think you should get a furry robe anyways.
I have one, but it's not long.
Why not?
Well, because I'm not at this point yet. I don't have like, you know, the
You're not in
husband.
You're not in long robe fucking tax bracket yet?
No. But when you see me on Instagram in a long fuzzy robe, you know shit's going down.
I'm gonna be like, I don't know that girl. Like I may be forced to testify if I admit to knowing her. Like, I'm gonna delete this episode.
Well, now I'm gonna have to make a new plan. That's not my plan. Just you asked me if I were to commit a crime, that's what I would do.
Right. This is all hypothetical. I'm not saying, Thurston Howell the third over there, you're gonna murder next week.
No, I'm like, I don't even think I could steal a candy bar. I would get too scared.
For someone who regularly gets naked in public, you're afraid to steal a candy bar.
I have a weird irrational fear of ever going to jail. Because, you know, I used to work like in the law field, so I've seen what jails are like. Like every time I go to airport security, I'm like, oh my God, there's probably accidentally a bomb in my bag. And I like, you know what I mean? I get so nervous, even though like I know there's nothing illegal in my bag.
Which is pretty crazy for someone who self-admittedly like is rushing to the airport every time.
I miss a lot of my flights, but I came really early this one.
Really early.
That's what she said.
I mean, hopefully she says early and often.
No, I just like, I'll be going through security and I'm like, oh, fuck, what if there's like a brick of cocaine in my bag that fell in from some random person next to me?
Then you should be flying fucking private.
I will after I get the robe plan.
I mean, if you have a kilo, you can afford private.
No, I don't have the brick of coke.
Well, you do now. Possession is 9 tenths of the law, counselor.
I know, but I'm trying to catch a flight. How am I going to bring it with me? And I'm told you have an irrational fear of going to jail. Or like when I'm like, I will not text and drive because I'm terrified of like turning my car and running into a biker and then I go to jail. I have a fear of that and of like losing a limb.
Well, on the fear of texting and driving, once you're in LA, it's okay. We have like a 1% clearance rate on hit and runs. It's really low.
Really? But also I don't want that on my conscience.
You have one of those?
I do.
Why?
Well, I don't know. I would have like nightmares or something.
I'm just fucking with you.
I mean, no, I don't know. It's just like a weird fear that I have. Like my nightmares are me in jail, me without a leg, or me like, I have this other weird dream about like a wolf biting my back. And I have that like reoccurring dream all the time. I should Google what that means.
You should, because I'm not a dream expert by any stretch of the imagination.
You know, do you have any of those friends that are all like, your rising sun, sky, moon is this, and like, you are a rising Taurus, like, you know, all that.
It's LA. Everyone is.
I don't, and they'll be like, the second somebody asks me what time I was born, I'm leaving.
Oh, you're gonna have a rough time moving out here.
And I'm like, I'm sorry, but the time I was born is not the reason why I am the way that I am.
No, I'm assuming it's alcohol and childhood trauma, but
yeah, probably. I don't think it's because I was born at 12 p.m. They're like, you are an earth, wind, fire, water sign from the earth. And I'm like, what?
You're going to have a rough time out here in LA because people are about that life. They're about that life.
Yeah. And I'm like, what? They're like, well, you're wind, rising, Taurus, moon, sunshine. And I'm like, huh? Like, what? I don't get it.
They're just about that life. Like,
the earth is in Gatorade right now. And
I mean,
I'm like, what?
I'll freely admit, I have definitely faked that shit to try to get laid before.
Yeah, girls love that shit.
They do.
Not me, though.
Okay.
Like, I don't get it.
Well, I'm not trying to lie to you to get laid, so.
So you're not into all of that. Like, you don't know. Like, I know.
I know I'm an Aquarius. But
me too. Like, I know, like, my main sign. But, you know, you have, like, the rising and all that.
Oh, no. I got a chart reading. I wanted a comedy show, like, a couple months back. And I sat through the whole hour, like, chart reading. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I was so fucking drunk. Like, during it, I don't remember Because I was just trying like, okay, what kind of girls should I be saying I should be trying to date according to this fucking
That's
thing?
smart though.
Especially because it was free.
And you want it.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like no matter what, it'll make sense because like my horoscope will pop up and it'll be like, you are dealing with a person that is not good for you and you are horny and you are this. And I'm like, okay, yeah, but
Same as yesterday. Cool.
same as tomorrow.
Right? Like, I'm afraid for the day where I'm not. It's like, what? I'm not horny today.
I mean, maybe the Earth is in retrograde.
Mercury's in retrograde or some shit.
Oh, the Mercury, yeah.
I feel like at that point where it's just like, oh no, I'm not. Oh god, I'm officially old at that point. Fuck.
I know.
Fuck. Well, you have a long time to go for because women's sex drives supposedly only get.
I'll be horny till I'm dead. I swear to God.
But it's only when you hit like a little bit older, it's supposed to like go into like overdrive for y'all.
I don't know though, because a lot of old men that I talk to on the internet are like, my wife hasn't fucked me in 20 years.
Yeah, because he's probably an asshole.
Can they all be assholes though?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
And then they may not be like overarching assholes, but they're the asshole that like married her when they were both too young and didn't really fucking know each other.
And they are paying like young girls to like finger themselves on the internet.
Right.
And like step on candy bars and shit.
What's your favorite kind of candy bar to step on?
My favorite kind of candy bar to step on, a Milky Way. My favorite kind of candy bar to eat, a fast break.
No one gives a fuck what you put. No, no one gives a fuck.
Like, I'm not trying to buy you a candy bar.
Right? Like, I don't. Well, I guess people do care about what goes in your mouth, but
True.
it's these people may not actually be assholes themselves, but like marriage is a crazy concept, especially for older people. When it's like, oh hey, we were 20, broke, barely knew each other.
But for like 20 years, like, and they like don't fuck.
Yeah, because guess what? They don't want to fucking leave because this is what you know.
It's financially.
It's financial.
But is the woman cheating or just the
Maybe.
man?
Maybe.
Or she with the pool boy?
She may not be cheating. She there's a lot of studies about like women's sex drives just shutting down at points where they don't fucking feel aroused. And
Do they have vibrators?
I mean, if they're just like people have fucking shame about that shit. If she has like shame about like sex and then like she's not attracted to the man she married and
Yeah, that's true. Maybe he needs to get a toupee.
you know about those bald kings?
I mean, if they choose to go bald or something, but the ones who just think it's okay to Danny DeVito it?
What's wrong with Danny DeVito?
Danny DeVito's probably a great guy, but when he's the one who like in Matilda when it came off in the top and it's just on the side. Like you look like it went a little too windy, like the Trump hair fall off vibe.
You're not about the Hulk Hogan ring?
No. I like man buns, not bald buns.
It's like, no, you must have long flowing locks that you lock up in a bun.
You can be a little messy, all that shit, but like if you're gonna be bald. Not a half bald. I guess that would be like a 66% bald.
You don't want the fucking horseshoe?
No, I don't throw horseshoes. I don't bang horseshoe heads. No. Because imagine a guy eating you out and you're touching a soft, bare head, but on the side, it's a fluff ball. You got...
Keeping your inner thighs warm.
My inner thighs should be hot already.
They could be warmer.
I don't like being hot. I like to open a window. Just, no. If you're going to be bald, be fully bald. Don't look at Danny DeVito as a hairstyle icon.
I don't think anyone in the history of the world has ever looked at Danny DeVito.
Yeah, some guys, they might.
I think it's just a lot of dudes in denial about what's happening.
Yeah, and sad for them.
Well, there's a lot of sad humans out there.
Yeah, sometimes I'm sad, but not much.
Oh my God, you have a full range of emotions? You're a real person? Oh my God, Taylor.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Sometimes I get super happy. Sometimes I get surprised.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I even cry sometimes.
What do you cry about?
Like the new Taylor Swift album. And you want to know what? I was not going through like a breakup, nothing like that. And that's what she's singing about. But I was like, I started a fight with the guy I was dating just so I could like really get into the album.
That is so fucking toxic.
You have to though, so you appreciate.
No, you don't. You really
like
fucking don't.
teardrops on my guitar. I have to have teardrops. So I'll like walk out and be like, "Why are you looking at me like that?" And he's like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, "You have an attitude." He's like, "No, I don't." And I'm like, "All right."
That is toxic as shit. That is so fucking toxic.
I made like a rule book about like for guys, like if I say this is what it means.
So like they have to, consult the cheat sheet. Like,
You want me to read you a couple
oh yes,
sentences?
100%. Like I'd love to hear the guide to Taylor.
Okay. And I know girls will relate to this. It's literally how to behave in different situations. So if I say, leave me alone, but you didn't do anything, that is very obvious that it's your fault. The first time I say it, ask me what's wrong or do you want to talk about it? If I say, leave me alone after that, don't talk, just come cuddle or finger me. The third time I say it, leave me alone.
Okay, I'm going to pause you there for a sec. Cuddle or finger you. Like, how do you lead in with the finger on that one? Like,
Well, usually if I say leave me alone like 2 or 3 times, I'm in bed and then I turn around.
You start presenting?
You pop the butt out a little.
Yeah, that's presenting.
You know. Or say we're in the living room and I'm like, whatever, I'm going to bed. Say, no, babe, how about I pour you a bath and a drink? But if I go to bed just wearing like a thong and then I turn my back, attempt to touch me. If that goes well, keep going. If I push you away, first push, try again, but add a neck kiss. Second push, give it 2 or 3 minutes, try again. Third push, try tomorrow, but say, do you want me to get you some water?
This is why dudes are confused. Like, this shit is like exactly why dudes are confused. Like, was that a green light or?
Because you guys think so black and white.
Yeah.
I say, oh my God, leave me alone. Where the fuck are you going?
The other room.
Well, no, we don't actually mean leave me alone.
How about just say what you fucking mean?
Oh my God, you sound like every guy I've ever dated in my life. No.
Man, Taylor, are we dating now? What's happening here? No.
When a girl says, like, oh, I've had such a bad day, just don't talk to me. And if you walk away, don't talk to me, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay, well, that's different than leave me alone.
But if I say it 3 times.
Fuck?
You don't leave me alone after the first leave me alone. Like, are you damn? Like, no. No.
That's so fucked.
No.
It is.
It's just like, no. I even have like a list of all my favorite things. I'm going to write a book and it's going to be that. Because I swear.
Is it going to be called The Confused Man? Because Jesus.
It's going to be called like, I can't release the name yet because I don't know it, but.
Well, that'd be a good reason not to release it.
No. Or if it's just like, I remember one time I told this guy, I was like, just get the fuck out. And he walked out.
Yeah, I would too.
I dramatically like opened the door and I'm like, where are you going? He's like, you said for me to leave. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I would have kept going too.
Well, no.
Yeah.
I didn't say it 3 times. 3rd time's a charm. Or in your luck, 3rd time's not a charm.
Why can't you just say what you mean?
Because why?
Because it's really confusing.
Well, men are just, their brains are just so like yes or no. There's more than yes or no. There's maybe, I don't know, kind of.
Yes, but when you say no, I should take you at your word.
No, well, only in certain situations. But no. But now I'm probably helping you in so many situations with women. You are welcome.
No, because I'll still just leave.
And then she'll be pissed.
And I'll sleep soundly at night.
Oh, that's the worst. When you start fighting and then that bitch is snoring peacefully next to you and you keep like making sounds and then they're still fucking sleeping. What are you doing? Sleeping Beauty? What the fuck?
Sleeping. That's the fuck I'm doing.
And then you'll like act like you're dramatically leaving and like open and shut the door 3 times. Like, boom, boom. Like,
I'd be like, yo, get the fuck out then.
Like, you know that, like, I think it's Neil, like, I don't want to go to bed, mad at me. Yeah, he gets it. No. It's just not right. Neo gets it. You don't want to go to bed mad. Even if
Oh no, I didn't go to bed. I'm not.
oh my God, so annoying.
I mean, there's also a reason I'm perpetually single. So,
All men think like that.
oh God, that's insulting. You're like, oh, you're just a dude, just an average dude. Ouch.
Yeah, like they gotta understand. Leave me alone does not always mean leave me alone. Go away doesn't mean go away. I don't care how tired you are. You stay up until I am happy. Period.
That seems like a horrible plan.
It's just like, because then I'll sleep better. Because women can't go to bed if we have a bunch of shit in our head.
Well, yeah, but if you tell me directly what you want, you'll get what you want.
I just can't.
Why not?
I'll let you know when I figure it out.
Yeah,
But why can't you just read the vibes? Like, if I'm upset, I could be upset. That's why it said, if I say leave me alone, but you didn't do anything, then, but if you actually did something, you should go get flowers.
What kind of flowers?
Hand-picked.
Hand fucking picked.
Mm-hmm.
Hand.
Because that's cuter and you don't have to spend any money. Like, it's...
No, you're robbing someone.
No, you can get, like, wild little flowers.
From fucking where?
It's the thought. Like, look at this. Let me show you what a sentimental bitch I am. Let me show you. This guy, like, gave me a leaf. And I thought it was cute.
Where? What's the story behind the leaf?
Just walking. He's like, oh, here's a leaf.
Like today?
Yeah.
So some homeless man just gave you a leaf.
No, he definitely wasn't homeless.
How do you know?
Cute.
Oh my God. You're saying all the homeless are ugly? Oh my.
No, I love homeless.
I'm just fucking with you.
No, but it's the thought that counts.
Okay.
I've even saved like a ripped pair of underwear that the guy like ripped off.
Well, that's hot. That has a hot memory with it.
Yeah, but like that's cute. Like it's the sentimental value. Like save the leaves, save the underwear, save the homeless.
And,
Yeah.
I understand saving the underwear. Like that was a hot moment.
You don't understand save the homeless.
No. It's LA. We'll make more.
Oh my God. Okay, at least I sound nicer now.
Oh.
Peace, love, homeless, and leaves and underwear.
I didn't realize I was coming on my own show to try to sell people on how nice or not nice I am. Sorry.
You seem pretty nice.
Aw. Get to know me a little better.
Aw. No, but yeah.
You'd be like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm out.
Oh. No, you know the worst? The worst. Okay, so like, say we're dating and like I'm going out and you're just like, okay, babe, bye. Have a good time. And I'm like, okay. But if you're going, I'm like, what are you doing? Who are you with? Who's like, what's up? But then guys act like they're just like so nonchalant. Okay, babe, I'm going to continue playing Call of Duty. I'm like, bitch, do you not give a fuck about me?
But it's also one of those things like.
Ask a couple questions.
But it's a balancing act because it's like, I don't want you to feel like I'm fucking smothering you. I don't want you to feel like I need to be in your business because I don't trust you.
Yeah, I mean, don't like ask like me like a million questions. You can still be like, where are you going? Like, who are you going with? Don't be like.
Well, the minute I ask who you're going with, that sounds like in my book that I'm trying to find out too fucking much because I don't trust you. Who's going to be there? I don't fucking trust you.
No, you can just be like, oh, like who are you going with? Like Kathy and Jan. We were talking about the Golden Girls. That's just the names. You know, you don't have to be like, you know.
I mean, the extent of the question would be like, what are you up to tonight?
Yeah, but you know, the guys that are just being a man probably is hard because women are complicated.
Yeah. Like, because
I
mean, the extent of the question would be like, you're going out, be like, yo, what are you up to tonight? Like,
yeah, like guys. But if they ask too many questions, I'm like, wow, psychopath.
Exactly.
Therapy.
Exactly. So either I play it super nonchalant, be like, have fun, babe.
Yeah, and then I'm like, ew.
Right. Or, so who are you going with? Where are you going to be? When are you going to be back?
What's it to you?
Exactly. Like, the fuck am I supposed to navigate that?
You gotta read my. I can't give it all away because I'm writing a book. I just decided my self-help book.
I mean, you could give it to me.
Yeah, I will. I'll probably give it to you. Maybe I'll even sign it.
Aw. I knew her when. When she's out promoting the book, be like, that's right, I got that exclusive first fucking podcast.
Yeah, I kind of just decided I should write a self. Well, I have started in my notes because I would send it to the guys I date. Like, if I say this, refer to the guide. If you go to the gas station, refer to the guide to see I like a fast break. If you want me to step on a candy bar for a video, refer to the.
So why do the guys completely have to conform to what you want in this situation?
Well, just if they're trying to be sweet and cute and like amazing and like get laid.
Well, you want to get laid too, so why do they have to conform completely to you? Why can't you meet them in the middle?
Well, I'm a romantic bitch, but guys don't have specifics.
Oh, we do.
But girls know because we're so like, we pay attention. Men don't pay any attention. What color shoes am I wearing right now?
I have no fucking.
Because you don't pay attention.
Color shoes.
I knew you were gonna ask me.
And you look at my fucking feet right now.
No shoes.
Right.
No shoes.
But you didn't know that without looking.
No, I didn't see your toes. I remembered as I bent over.
Yeah, but you were going to look. I don't.
But I remembered before I looked. You weren't wearing shoes.
Okay. Which one of my toes is brown? No. Okay.
None. I won again.
Hold on one sec.
Women pay attention though. Like if we went out to eat one time, I would remember like what you ordered.
Okay.
So I
mean, honestly, most people who got to dinner with me do that because I fucking traumatized them with the amount of food I eat. But
I thought you were gonna say anchovies, and I was gonna get PTSD from the worst day ever.
Oh, I want to hear this story.
The anchovy story.
Yeah, if it is the worst date ever, I want to hear this shit. My audience needs to hear this shit. What is the worst date ever that involves anchovies?
So I wanted to get like super fit, so I went to the gym and I got a personal trainer. And like I have this weird like I shouldn't fuck you fetish. You know, like with my gym teacher. I didn't get to fuck my gym teacher, but I wanted to in high school. Whatever. So my gym trainer. And he was like kind of cute, but like he wouldn't have been cute if he wasn't my trainer, you know? And he was like younger than me.
You're about that power dynamic?
I guess. So then he's like, I would flirt with him, kind of give him like the like, you know, like. And he would like kind of like deny me, but I knew he was flirting with me. But he would kind of be like, we can't, Taylor, like we can't. So I was like, is this a challenge? So eventually I won the challenge. But then this bitch comes over to my apartment. And he's like, are you hungry? Let's order pizza. And I'm like, okay. Order whatever. I just don't like mushrooms. Not thinking I needed to mention anchovies.
I mean, obviously someone does it if they offer it as a topping.
No, but he was like, I'll order stuff. Is there anything you don't like? So I just say mushrooms. I didn't think to say anchovies. This motherfucker orders a large pizza and breadsticks and adds extra anchovies to both.
How do you get anchovies on breadsticks?
You can add Domino's. You can add like...
Oh, you ordered...
He ordered extra anchovies on both.
I'm judging the Domino's much more than the anchovies.
Okay, well, we don't have whatever. And it was probably late. You're more concerned with it being Domino's.
Yes, I am.
Extra anchovies on both.
That, in the scale of my judgment, Domino's is much more of a sin than fucking anchovies.
So we're sitting there on the bed and he eats it all.
He didn't even give you a slice?
I didn't want a slice of the extra dead fish pizza.
Do you not eat sushi?
I eat sushi, but not 2 a.m. Domino's anchovy extra pizza breadsticks dipped in ranch.
Wow, you were dating a basic bitch there for a sec.
Extra anchovies on the pizza. I sat there. I'm not shitting you like this the whole time.
Now the question is, did he try to kiss you afterwards?
Oh, I called him an Uber. I called him an Uber while he was mid-bite. And you want to know the worst part? The worst part, afterwards, he texted me and said, oh, I'm sorry, did I make you upset because you saw a text on my phone? Because like, I guess, and I was like, bitch, I'm upset because you ate the whole C on your Domino's in front of me. You ate cat food on your Domino's.
Why didn't you tell him that?
I didn't speak. I was just in utter disbelief.
Why not speak? Like,
I was speechless.
Like, why the fuck are there anchovies on this pizza?
And not even just regular. He left the receipt for me to like emotionally have to deal with after. And it said extra anchovies. Not just anchovies. Extra.
I'm still judging the Domino's.
I'm ill.
Yeah, obviously. You're fucking people that'll eat
Domino's is pretty good. If you get like the garlic parmesan sauce, Domino's slaps.
So, Taylor, it was nice having you on. Pleasure meeting you. Where can I find you on social
It's
media?
better than Little Caesars. Is that a little thing here? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, no, there's one like down the street.
Yeah, Domino's is not that bad.
Neither one's good. It's like, would you like wet or dry shit?
What?
Okay, well, I know where you stand on that. Good.
Would you like wet or dry shit?
I would
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you just meant like wet or dry anything.
No. I mean literal shit.
Oh, neither girls don't poop.
That's a lie.
Every boyfriend I've ever had does not think I do that. So
Well, I have definitely pulled my dick out of someone's ass and been like, oh, there's poop there.
they didn't prep.
No, it was an impromptu thing.
Oh no, only in Mexico. I didn't prep one time, but it went fine.
But also, as a dude, I was just like, it's all good, girl. I'll just go shower.
Oh, so but you won't eat Domino's?
I mean, I will if I have to.
When are you ever going to be forced to eat Domino's? What do you mean if you have to? Like a gun to your head, like eat this pizza?
No, I'm hungry and it's there.
Oh.
But if given a choice, I'm not going to eat any of the garbage fast food pizzas.
Domino's isn't like fast food though. It's at least like
Motherfuckers have died over
like
delivering.
Chipotle.
Motherfuckers have died delivering Domino's to get it there quickly.
What?
Oh, so back in the day, like, I'm going to show my age here. Domino's had a fucking promotion that if they didn't get your pizza delivered to you in 30 minutes,
You're talking about freaky fast delivery from Jimmy John's?
No. This is a Domino's thing. I'm showing my age here. This is like in the 80s.
In the 80s.
Domino's had a promotion that if your pizza was not delivered in 30 minutes, it was fucking free. So there are a number of cases of delivery drivers fucking dying in car accidents trying to make that fucking 30-minute cutoff.
Okay, well, RIP, but the pizza still slaps.
Like, it's worth dying over. It's worth killing fucking delivery drivers over. They're essential workers.
Good though.
It's not good.
Okay, I'm going to send you a Domino's pizza that is so good. You got to get the garlic parmesan kind. Get some like red roasted peppers, some spinach, some onions, some garlic flavored crust, and then you get the habanero sauce and dip it in it.
I'm from Chicago. I'm never gonna.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Then you don't count to be a pizza judge.
Oh no, I'm not talking Chicago style deep dish. I'm not talking deep dish.
Well, you have higher standards for pizza because you live in Chicago.
Yeah, I mean I live in LA, but
yeah, but you lived in Chicago.
Yeah,
I live in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Yeah, I know.
Domino's is a lit.
I mean, Domino's and Little Caesars are like both fucking Detroit-made brands.
Oh, I didn't even know about that.
Really?
No.
Yeah, they're both from Michigan.
Oh. Well, maybe Domino's is good. Okay, yeah, they're good.
No. I will disagree with you on that to the end of time.
If you get a knock on your door tonight and it's a DoorDash driver and it's Domino's, eat it and text me after.
No, that's not how you poison me.
I'm not gonna poison you. I just want to prove to you that there is good Domino's pizza.
I mean, I'm just pounding whiskey. I'm sure it will be amazing by the time it shows up tonight.
Domino's sponsor me.
Anyways, I thought we were going out for food after this, so you're gonna take me to Domino's?
Domino's.
Like, yo, man, I'm gonna treat you like a special bitch. I'm gonna take you to Domino's.
But you can get like, you have to get the hand tossed, handmade. What's it called?
I don't eat there.
Okay, so that you can get the regular, you can get like the hand, I don't know, something pan fried. It's like an extra like $2. And you get that kind. Hand pied, hand shit. I don't know, fingered, something about that. It's the upgrade. Not thin crust. I'm not a weird bitch.
All right.
If you like thin crust pizza, it's almost worse than thin crust pizza. It's almost like wearing fucking socks when you sleep.
So
Serial killer shit.
Legit Chicago style pizza is thin crust.
I thought it was like the thick deep.
Deep dish is the tourist pizza.
Oh, you eat thin crust pizza?
I'll eat both. Now Taylor's like, oh, so it was nice meeting you. I gotta go.
So you sleep with socks on too.
Only when I'm drunk.
And you let your feet hang off the edge of the bed.
No, that I don't do.
You'll get your feet chopped off by a ghost if you do that shit.
No, like the only time socks stay on my feet is like I'm so drunk I can't properly disrobe.
Yeah, it's weird. But so is eating thin crust pizza.
Oh, tavern style is fucking amazing. Square cut, fucking thin pizza.
You might as well eat kale chips.
I mean, this is LA. We're legally required to.
I mean, I eat kale chips, but I don't eat them and be like, oh my God, this shit slaps. I just eat it because I want to be skinny.
The police will fucking arrest you. Shut the fuck up.
Like if I get a straw, it's the same shit.
Right, like don't break out no plastic straw. Just, shh. The kale chips are delicious, officer.
Yeah.
I love them. Love them.
I know. I eat them sometimes just to feel skinny. But you don't enjoy them. Who enjoys a thin crust pizza?
See, now I got to take you up to the fucking valley, and we got to go to Gino's East and get an actual Chicago style thin crust pizza.
But the crust is the best part, and that crust tastes like cardboard.
I got to take you up to the valley.
So we're both taking each other on a pizza date.
Apparently.
I'm taking you to Domino's, and you're taking me to the valley.
I don't know which one's worse. I'm at least taking you for like a real, like, unfortunately, the only fucking Gino's East in all of LA is in the valley. It's an actual Chicago chain that's out here.
The valley's fine. I just don't think...
I wouldn't go that far.
I just don't think that you could ever make me enjoy a thin crust pizza. It's cardboard. When you rip it, it like crumbles all over. And what if you're eating it in your bed? It's just a mess.
Well, that's why it's cut into squares.
I thought you were cool until you told me you liked thin crust.
I can just hear like the dryness. The dryness is happening.
But can you get flavored crust?
No.
Yeah, because it's cardboard.
I can take you to a decent deep dish place too.
I thought that's what Chicago pizza was.
Well, they're
like DiGiorno, like, you know.
That's fucking frozen pizza. That's fucking frozen.
I know, but like, you know.
God damn, girl.
Tony pajamas. My cousin is pajamas. Like that shit.
Chicago style deep dish is definitely a thing, and it's so fucking filling. It's just one of those things you only eat every once in a while. On the regular, you generally get the thin crust, like the tavern style, because the reason it's called fucking tavern style is it's sitting on the bar at a lot of bars, and you just fucking grab a square and while you're drinking.
No. Nah. No.
No, fuck that. I'll just go hungry.
Yeah, I'll just eat kale chips.
Also horrible while drinking.
But Cajun banana chips are good.
I don't think I've ever had those in my life.
Trader Joe's.
I will have to try that, apparently.
You like spicy?
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay. Hands up. Don't shoot. I'll do it. Jeez, lady. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll eat your spicy foods. I'll eat your shitty pizza. Just don't shoot.
It's good. We'll see. You have to post on Instagram. I was right after you eat the pizza, and there's
only if you're actually right.
I'm very confident.
I see that. You are more confident than Domino's whole marketing team. The people
They're gonna hire me.
The people that Domino's pays to advertise this shit isn't that confident about their pizza.
No, watch this. The new Domino's commercial is going to be us.
Domino's is just like, yo, you live in middle America. You ain't got shit else. Domino's.
No, they're going to be like, Taylor was so right. Instead of freaky fast delivery, freaky good pizza.
It's definitely not freaky good. I'm just freaked out every time it's in my mouth.
That sounds kind of interesting.
It's like, how did this get here?
I've been there thinking the same thing.
I mean, to be fair, to be honest, I'm never happy about it, but I do fuck with Little Caesars like on a semi-regular basis. Oh no, it's not good. It's not good. Taylor, it is not good. I freely admit it is not good. It is close and fucking like $10 for like 3 meals worth of pizza.
You don't get that like weird like stuffed crust pretzel shit though, right?
No, but I do get their Detroit style.
Oh, I thought there was only just the hot and ready.
No, they have like a thick bready fucking Detroit style.
Yeah.
It's not good. It is not good. Don't get me wrong. It's not good.
So what's your favorite food?
Oh, that's a difficult question.
Like, if you were on death row in prison and you could have your last meal, what would it be? And you can get multiple things on death row. I always look up serial killers like death row meal. What would it be?
Whew. Probably, I would probably fuck up like some good spare ribs, like American style barbecue.
Okay. What else? Your drink, your side. You can get a shit ton of shit.
I mean, they're gonna let me get drunk before they execute me.
Have you ever not looked up like death row, like last meals? It's so interesting.
I mean, I've never seen alcohol listed.
I don't know, but pretend there's no rules.
All right, well, in that case, let's get some barbecue from like one of the famous like Texas smokehouses, like
Like some good.
like Blacks, or like just one of the famous like ones that were like, oh, if I go to Austin, I gotta wait in like an hour-long line to maybe get some barbecue.
So some good ribs.
Yeah, some good ribs. I mean, you gotta do the whole plan. You gotta do some ribs. You gotta do some brisket. You gotta the whole fucking barbecue. And then let's do, as my drink of choice, I mean, let's do some Pappy 15. Why not?
What is that?
Pappy Van Winkle. It is highly overrated bourbon.
Okay.
It's one of those things where like Buffalo Trace only puts it out on consignment. So retail, it's a $200 bottle, but by the time it gets to market, everyone's charging over $1,000 for the bottle.
Okay, so you a bougie bitch. While you're about to die.
Of course. I mean, like, do you not think I'm bougie already? Like, have I not given that impression to you?
Okay. What else? What are your sides?
Oh shit.
Because you got to go out with a bang.
Right. I mean, I want to eat so much that I'm puking in the electric chair.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be like, oh, hold on.
Yep.
Definitely gotta fuck up. Like, gotta do some good mac and cheese.
Homemade mac and cheese.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Like, good fucking mac and cheese.
Pepper jack, like spicy mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good shit.
I'll come to your death meal.
I just expected you were going to be the cause of it. I mean,
okay. So mac and cheese.
I mean, you're trying to poison me with Domino's already, so
carry on.
like, I'm not. That doesn't even dignify a response. And I've developed a fucking taste for like collard greens.
Yeah.
With like a ton of pork in it.
Ooh.
Like if you go like to the Carolinas and get like fucking collard greens, like
to a family barbecue.
Yeah, like just
like mama's collard greens.
Yeah, like there's like holy shit, like there's half a pig in this fucking thing of collard greens.
But like I don't know what's it called, like where like they like have the meat like on the circular thing and they're just like pushing the meat out. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, I do when you're like talking about like Mexican food or fucking
Yeah, like in Mexico, how they just like do that to the meat, like that kind.
Oh, there's a taco truck down the street that does that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think the plan was to get food after this, so.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get some pig.
And the taco truck down the street does really good al pastor.
I was in Mexico for like 6 weeks during COVID, and they would give me the best al pastor tacos. I'm probably not like saying pastor. I say everything with an Italian accent.
Let's see. So what else? Like, what else do I got to have on this fucking meal? Like
dessert.
Well, obviously, key lime pie. What was that look?
I don't like key lime pie. I like more.
Well, more for fucking me. More for me then.
Yeah, I don't want any of the pie. You can have all of the pie.
Perfect.
Well, I'm not. Yeah, I don't want any of your pie.
I don't want any of your pie.
That's mean.
I said what I said.
So you're eating a good last meal.
Oh no, as I said, I'm going to eat so fucking much that I'm going to puke at the execution.
You won't have time. They do that shit pretty quick.
No, they fuck that shit up all the time.
The lethal injection?
Yeah, well, on a real note, they stopped being able to source proper lethal injection drugs a couple of years back. So, like, states have been using, like, weird cocktails to try to replicate it. And they've been fucking it up, and people, like, suffer while they fucking die.
Oh, my God.
On a Debbie Downer.
I'm like, that's so sad, but I guess, like, at least they ate some good food.
Yeah, but they could not be in prison and eat good food.
Well, maybe they shouldn't be mean and like hurt people.
I mean, it depends on the situation. But I'm curious, what is your last meal besides Domino's?
Some deep fried sushi.
Deep fried sushi?
Yeah, like where it's like crunchy on the outside, like they deep fry that shit. Spicy
Like a tempura roll?
tempura. But like you can get a tempura roll and it's not like the outside. Like I want them to deep fry that shit.
Okay.
Seaweed salad. What else would I want?
Kale chips.
No, some buffalo chicken dip. But I want to make it, so they'd have to like let me in the kitchen because I make the best buffalo chicken dip. And then I would probably want like some tequila, a lot of tequila if I'm dying. I want a bottle of tequila. Some what else would I want? Maybe like one bite of a filet mignon medium. Only
Medium?
one bite.
Medium?
Medium rare to medium.
Okay.
Because I want to chew it for a minute. I'm going to die.
Don't get more than one bite.
No, I don't like more than one bite of steak. You know, I never ate meat until COVID, so.
Really? Okay, well, we're going to come back to that.
Yeah, and then by this time, I'd already probably be full. So, but then I would want maybe like some strawberry shortcake and some vanilla fudge.
All right.
And then peace out.
What made you decide to start eating meat in COVID?
Oh, I got lit as fuck. I bought a grill for no reason, and I was just grilling. And I was like seeing this guy, so I was grilling for him, and then I just ate some steak. And I never went back. I was a pescatarian, so I did eat meat, but only seafood.
So what made you decide to go pescatarian?
I just grew up like that.
So this is your parents' fault?
Evil.
Some childhood trauma.
Trauma. Yeah, and then I had a bite of a steak, and I was like,
Fucking 20-something years I've been missing out. Like,
yeah, and now I mean, I love animals. Like, sorry, PETA, but
I love animals too, in my belly.
I
I mean, it's just one of those things. Life eats life.
good.
Life eats life. If you go out in the fucking wild and take us out of the fucking mix, animals eat animals. That's what they do.
As long as it's just done nice. Like, I'm so sorry, cows. I love you, but yeah.
I mean, I really wish factory farming was a fucking thing. I wish
I
wish our livestock was treated fucking better. And
I sign all those change.org things. I sign all of them, but I'm like so passionate about animals, but fuck, a steak is good.
it is. Still, pork's fucking delicious. And when given the opportunity, a lot of people gave me a lot of shit about this, but like when I was in Cuba, they're like, would you be willing to stab the pig for a fucking pig roast?
You did it.
Oh yeah, I did it.
I couldn't.
But it's one of those things where like, if I'm going to eat meat, I need to be fucking honest about where it fucking comes from.
No, it's fine. I just couldn't do it. No, you know the shit that pisses me off? Like when I was in Mexico, you can tell these little tigers are tranquilized and they like, you can pay just to like hold that. And I got so drunk one time and I started talking shit to them and I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, they don't deserve that, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's the shit I don't like. Like, I understand, like, if you have to, like, people have to eat meat, kill them in a good way, but I can't see it. I will cry for 3 hours.
For sure. And it's one of those things where, like, I just felt like in the moment, it's dishonest of me to be like, oh, I'll eat meat if it comes fucking shrink wrapped or prepared for me.
No. So you did it. Like,
yeah. And I'm like,
bro, you Jeffrey Dahmer that shit.
Yeah, and honestly, my biggest regret about that whole situation, my audience has heard this, was the fact that it did not go quietly into the night I fucked it up.
Wow, I don't know if I want to ask what happened. Did it like?
Oh, it screamed.
Oh!
It screamed. It sprayed blood. It was not a pretty.
Run. You know how chickens can run around?
Oh no, it was being held down. It couldn't run.
I like animals more than I like people.
Well, you should. Animals are generally pretty pure.
My boob is like an emotional support thing. So I'm just holding my boob as I hear about your chicken or pig killing story.
For the audio, she's been holding her boob a lot during this.
It's my emotional support.
She's just like, I didn't realize I was coming out here to be fucking traumatized by this dude. I'm just going to hold.
I'm going to go donate to like cow sanctuaries after this and pigs.
It's just one of those things where like, you know.
I mean, guys hold their balls 24/7. It's the same shit. Okay, not right now, but if you're just sitting on the couch, you're probably going to have your hands down your pants.
Probably.
Yeah, or like guys just.
Yeah.
It's the same with the boob. I'm not just gonna finger myself when I'm sad.
mean-
Oh yeah, I do actually.
Well, I hope you're not sad right now. Jeez.
No, but I'm saying it's an emotional support thing.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. I just noticed you've holding him a lot. I'm like, do you need that much emotional support during this? Jeez.
Well, now that I know that you like had to deal with, so are you okay after?
Oh yeah,
the
no, it was
pig
delicious.
story?
It's delicious. It's fucking delicious. But it was also like our hosts in Cuba were like, yo, it would be an honor for you guys to do this.
You know, like pigs are sacred, like in some cultures.
Where?
You like can't eat pork for some cultures during like their like holidays.
No, I mean, both Jews and Muslims just can't eat pork.
No, but there's like the certain holidays because like they're considered like dirty animals or something. But
I mean, that's just 24/7. Like if you're Jewish, if you're keeping
you
kosher.
can't eat it. Period. I thought
Yeah.
it was during Lent.
No, Lent is purely a Christian thing.
Okay, I don't know.
I'm blaming tequila. No, if you are keeping halal or kosher, you just can't eat pork. And
I like turkey bacon.
gross. Too dry.
We'll dip it in sriracha.
Yeah, but real bacon. Anyways.
I used to have a pet pig, so
Was it delicious?
it cuddled with me in my room. It was.
That
my
doesn't mean
husband.
if it wasn't delicious.
I didn't eat it.
Why not?
I loved it. It was.
What happened to it then?
It died a natural death. It was my pet.
Right, and then why didn't you fry it up?
Would you fry up your best friend?
If they're delicious, yes.
Note to self: don't be your friend.
Oh, you think like if you're a stranger, I wouldn't fry you up if you're. Are you delicious?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm drinking pineapple juice.
awesome. Well, Taylor, I'm sorry to break it to you. I would eat you.
I don't have to be dead to be delicious.
Fair. Fair.
No, if I didn't eat my pig,
Well, I'm sorry.
I can't. I can't eat pig.
But if you ate the pig, if you ate your pig would have been with you forever. Part of you.
I cremated it. It's in my living room with my 2 cats.
I mean, so you overcooked it. Got it.
It was named Precious.
Could have been some delicious bacon.
No, I was eating turkey bacon.
Gross.
I mean, because I had never eaten bacon, so I just have to start off light. At first, even with sausage, I eat chicken apple sausage.
So have you ever gone out for Korean barbecue?
That's
a no.
no.
Oh, we should,
I've had hot pot, but like,
should definitely take you out for some Korean barbecue while you're in LA.
yeah, that sounds good.
It's all you can eat meat.
As long as there's like not like, I don't have to see any pig get stabbed.
I make no problem. No, you don't have to.
Animals are just like so cute and sweet.
Oh no.
If I never would have gotten drunk that day and ate that steak,
You wouldn't be where you are now.
I wouldn't be sitting in this chair.
Well, I'm happy you ate that steak then.
Aw, are we having a moment?
Yeah, no.
Kinda.
Kinda.
Cute.
Sure.
Besties.
I mean, you're threatening me with pizza. Like, I mean, that's how I judge friendship. You're threatening me with like, I will feed you, motherfucker. I'm like, all right, cool.
Regardless, I'm sending you that good pizza.
All right. I mean, for better or for worse, you have my address.
Oh, I know. Saved in the phone.
Shit.
No, it's so funny. I'm like so like crazy about being on time, and I was 2 minutes
Except
late.
for flights.
Oh, I don't care. But I was like 2 minutes late, so I imagined like when I got in the door, you'd be sitting here like this, like. And then I knock on the door, and you're not even like out here, and I'm like knocking, and I'm like FBIing that shit in there, and you're sitting out there smoking a cigar. I'm like, oh, he's chill.
Yeah. I've worked in porn a long time. You think, people being 2 minutes late is going to faze me in the least bit? Like, we were in an industry of people that are perpetually late. Like, when people show up 30 minutes late, it's like, whatever.
Oh, that's a thing.
Oh, yeah.
I did see one of your things where a girl was kind of late. Like where she was talking about how she was like a half hour late or something. Wait, I have to pee.
All right, we will pause while you pee. Anyways, we are back. Taylor has a little less urine in her.
Oh, maybe that's why he told me don't do duck lips, because what did I just do?
Exactly what I feel like I'm sensing that about you. You don't do what you're told very often.
You know. That's weird.
You're like, my publicist told me not to do duck lips. I'm gonna do duck lips.
Sorry.
Don't apologize to me. I don't give a fuck. That wasn't like a marching order that came from me.
No, but I mean, I guess I know what he means. Like when you're just all the time like, there's a difference between of duck lips. It's his fault that we're talking about this. If you're just like the open mouth duck lips is not cute. But the Kim K, like, that's kissy face, right?
I guess so.
Not duck lips. Let me see your duck lips.
I mean, you just took a picture of my duck lips.
Well, just show me. Show everybody your version of a duck lip. That's a kissy face. See? The duck lips is more open mouth. So put some open. Now take your hand and go like this.
No, it's like this.
Oh, you're going wild.
Fucking go big or go home.
True.
Fucking think I'm a shit. Like, I have no shame.
No, me either. Have you done a walk of shame?
Not officially.
You've never had a walk of shame in your life?
Oh no, but I've definitely sent some people on them.
Ugh, I've had some bad walks of shame.
Oh. Story time?
I mean, just like
which one sticks out the most?
You have to take off your heels and you're walking and your phone is dead and you're just mascara running down your face.
Yeah, I've never experienced any of that.
Yeah, because
the lack of mascara.
You don't wear mascara or heels.
Or heels.
But where you're just holding the heels, you're in that slutty ass dress. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning and you're just like,
yep, definitely not. This is not the body for slutty ass dresses. I'm sorry.
But like the dress is like riding up you because it's a tube dress like this. And you're just like, fuck my life.
Yep.
He was not from the real world. Yeah, that shit sucks.
Yeah, no, but I've definitely sent other people on their walks of shame before.
You didn't Uber them?
They didn't ask. Communication is key.
I already told you, girls don't communicate well. You just have to become a psychic.
No, I never saw them again. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Like, oh, well, that is not my significant other or girlfriend. I have legitimately had someone I hooked up with on and off a handful of times get really mad at me that I didn't walk her to her car.
I mean, I don't want like that much of it. Well, did you like? You don't have to like open the door and like give her your coat and put the coat over the rain pipe.
Well, no, like post, hooking up. She's just walking me to my car. I'm like, I'm good. I don't want to put pants on.
I mean, you could have.
She was a little upset about that.
No shit, Sherlock. So
I locked the door behind her.
Well, at least you're looking out for your own safety.
Exactly. And that she couldn't get back in.
She tried?
No.
Good. I wouldn't try to get back in after that either. But sometimes you don't.
She did try a couple years later.
No, but what if they try to like kiss you at the door so then you won't ask them to walk you to their car? They do that flip around. They're like, so. And you're like, so.
Well, that's so round 2?
No, just they want to give you a kiss.
Oh, no. I mean, like, if you're trying to, make out with me at the door, are we going back inside to finish up, go for another round?
No, but they'll just do like the guys that walk you to your car and you're like, fucking get me out of here. And then like you're ready to open and you're like back. Like it's to the door and they're in the front and we're just like, so. And you're like, so. And they're like, so. And I'm like, so fucking move the fuck away so I can open my goddamn door, bro.
See, what's ridiculous is I've walked more podcast guests to their car than I have people I've hooked up with.
So you'll walk me to my car and you're not going to do the so. Good to know. You know what I'm talking about though? Like,
yeah, it would be really weird for me to do the so.
But you know what I mean? Like with a girl and you're like, I don't know, like what I should do. Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely been like, so was that a one-time thing or like you're trying to feel out the social boundaries, like
because if I want to kiss a guy, I'm just gonna grab his face and kiss him.
But not every woman will do that.
Oh, I will. That's how I've like. I feel like every guy I've actually long-term dated, I have made the first move on. When I get married, I'll probably be the one to propose.
Well, yeah, he's 85 and needs.
And he can't sit down. He's already sitting, actually.
Right. He's 85 and just kind of, yes.
Yeah.
Of course you're going to have to make the first move. Like, marriage isn't on his mind. Being alive tomorrow is on his mind.
Yeah, not mine. I hope not.
Taylor, please be alive tomorrow. Please. We have plans.
No, I just feel like, I don't know, like guys my age now are like kind of pussies. Like they're nervous to do anything.
Yeah, because you're giving us fucking mixed signals.
Well, telepathic, figure it out.
Well, but that's the thing. It's just like the Me Too movement definitely is right, and what went down there was fucking wrong. But it's definitely put dudes on edge of like, oh, well, I should probably play it safe.
Play it safe, but I feel like there's some guys like I went on a date with this guy like forever ago, and I'm just like, this is an over drama. Okay, so you know those like stupid shows where it's like this is an over dramatized thing. I'm looking at him and I'm like, and he's like, so you want to like play Candyland? And I'm like, and he's like, you want to make waffles? And I'm like, no, like.
Well, stop fucking stupid people.
I think I kind of did like a couple years ago.
Stopped or was fucking stupid people too?
Oh, I was fucking stupid people forever.
Stop doing that.
No, I think I've kind of graduated.
To mediocre people?
We'll see. Still in probationary period with it.
I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Yeah. I'm like so smart. I feel like I have like went to college, I've went to like started grad school, I've had like such good jobs, and I still have like the worst like history with men.
Yet you're here. You've done all these things, yet you're on this podcast.
But men are so hard.
Are we?
Not after whiskey usually.
Oh, see, I don't have that problem.
You never get whiskey dick?
No, I have problems finishing after I get drunk. I don't have problems getting it up.
Oh, that's better.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sort of.
I mean, as long as it stays hard, it's fine.
Yeah, until it's like an hour later and we both give up.
Yeah, no, yeah. Because I feel like society and like men, it's like when a guy comes, it's done. You know what I mean?
Not anyone who's doing it right.
Yeah, but that's
like if you haven't gotten yours, well, I need to keep putting in work even if my dick's not hard.
Yeah, but that's not like how all guys think. Like up until like my last guy I dated, I feel like I had only had one guy make me come.
You just admitted you date stupid people.
Yeah.
So stop doing that.
What am I supposed to do? Be like, hey, here's your interview, make me come.
Yeah, that sounds like a great deal.
Yeah, I mean, I always fuck on the first date, but still. But I'm usually like lit after a bar.
Well, you should definitely be like, yo, make me come, or that's the entrance interview.
Yeah, but I mean, don't you agree that like a lot of men feel like once a guy comes, they're lay there and they're unconscious, like.
Oh yeah, I mean, we have a giant hormonal release, and like biology says.
Yeah, and then we're sitting there pissed.
Yeah, biology's like, bro, you're done. You did your job.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to fight that urge. You have to fight that urge and be like, but it's also like, it's a weird mix because like, if I verbalize like, was that good? Every woman's like, you're a bitch.
No, that's like when the guy's rubbing your inner thigh like a DJ, like, oh yeah, baby, you like that, you like that. And I'm like, bro, I have a rug burn on my thigh. That's not even my pussy lips, let alone my clit. What do you mean, do I like that? Do I like you rubbing my inner thigh? No, Chad meat grabber. No, you're rubbing the wrong meat.
Well, that's why you went and fucked the real world.
Trauma.
That's the thing. It's just like, that's a weird part of masculinity is like, because I'd like to know if you had a good time, but I can't verbalize that shit because almost every woman's like, oh, he didn't know. He didn't know if I had a good time or not. That bitch. Obviously, I didn't have a good time if you can't fucking tell.
I faked my orgasms up until I was probably like 22.
Well, I'm glad you stopped.
No, because I feel like also women, for a woman to come, it's very mental.
Well, but also like faking orgasms reinforces bad behavior.
Yeah, but I feel like women do it when we're younger because we think that's sexy to a guy.
Well, and biologically, hearing your, oh my God, coming to us, it does stimulate us.
But then when you dump them, you're like, and I faked all my orgasms, bitch. I'm so guilty of doing that.
Do you scream that at dudes? Like,
Not anymore,
but
but
you have?
yeah, when we dumped them, I was like, by the way, you never made me come dumb fuck you what your friend did.
I mean, my response would be like, I got off every time. Cool.
Yeah. But I feel like a lot of times girls say that because for one, for me, what turns me on is no, I'm turning a guy on. That's sexy though. Like to know a guy's getting so turned on by me, that is hot. So if I'm like doing it and I'm like, oh my God, yeah, I'm about to come, I'm about to come, I'm about to come. Sometimes I get closer to coming rather than him rubbing my fucking inner thigh.
I feel like your inner thigh's been rubbed a lot.
Yeah, I probably have a scar.
Just get a tattoo there, like, not here.
Go up.
Just north.
Arrow and over, homie.
Are you lost?
Not here. You're in the wrong location, bruh.
Oh, shit.
I mean, have you never like you know what I mean? Like it's and what they don't understand is you have to like pull up and then do it and like push up on the vagina. You don't just be like, you like that? Like you're not Diplo, okay?
Hey, you gotta get your thumb up in the clit.
Yes, you gotta. And some of us have fatter pussies, so you gotta pull it up a little.
Well, I'm just saying, like, my hand goes like right above, and then just constant pressure, circular motion, right there.
Yes, yeah.
And generally, like, while the tongue is going side to side.
Hello, like
decent Yelp rating on that.
Yeah, like 4.9 stars.
Right? Like, you can never get a perfect fight. You can't satisfy everyone.
No, that's why we have vibrators. But I've kind of tried to stop using vibrators so much because then it's harder to come during sex. That's nice of me.
For who?
The world. I'm not just fucking the whole world.
The world's like, if Taylor would just come more, it would end all wars.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be a world peace leader. Call me Gandhi. I remember we talked about Gandhi.
We did.
In the DMs. I don't remember why, but we did. Remember when you were asking me what's my poison? I didn't know you were asking me about what my drink of choice was. I don't remember what I said. Something stupid. And I was like, oh, he's probably talking about alcohol. I was like, guys that look like they're dying. And I'm like, oh, wait.
Like, guys who look like they're dying with tattoos and accents is what you said.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
And then I was like, oh, wait, that's probably... So I expected to come here and see like a line. Like I'm the Bachelorette.
This will be one of many times I disappoint you in our friendship.
Wait, did I... I have to tell you about the time I tried to play Bachelorette.
Oh, please do.
So I went on Tinder and then like guys I had also been talking to, and I invited all of them to the same bar. All of them. And I was with my friend, so we brought like little mini flowers. And none of them knew they were on my reality TV show. It wasn't a real reality TV show. It was just kind of a thing. And I just kind of... I would like hand them like little flowers and be like, you are moving on to the next round. A lot of them just left because they thought I was fucking weird. But I was trying to like be like, do you accept this rose?
Yeah, I would have left. I'd be like, the fuck is this?
A lot of them left, but like 4 of them stayed. And it's actually funny because...
How thirsty are the 4 dudes that stayed? How thirsty is that shit?
2 of them actually became like pretty good friends. So
They trauma bonded over what you did to them?
Yeah, but I brought 2 of them home, and...
Did you take them both on at the same time?
No, I invited all of them out at the same time.
No, but I'm saying, like, the 2 you took home, did you...
Yeah, we had a bonfire and everything.
Oh, I was thinking of threesome.
I actually have never had a threesome with 2 guys, but...
Why not?
Well, I want to, but...
Well, that would have been a great opportunity.
No, one of them started getting emotional, and I almost threw up. It was grossing me out.
You just want an old school dude, huh?
No,
Can't read, not emotional.
No, he started getting super weirdly emotional about his dog that like died 4 years ago because his dog looked like the story didn't end well, but it was a good idea. So maybe I should just never play Black Bachelor again. But it was so funny. I wish that was in like the TikTok era because that would have made a fucking sick video. It was so funny though. And I told my friend, I was like, bitch, we're about to have a funny ass night. And I was like, we got to stop at the store and get a bunch of cheap flowers. And like, I'm passing them out to them and they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I feel like that's a common thing that my friends say is, what the fuck is wrong with you?
For how long have they been saying that about you?
A minute. That's funny though, isn't it?
It's ridiculous.
But you would have to give a girl credit if you got invited in all of her Tinder dates, all of her like current like little side hoish, maybe possible men. That's funny.
Oh, I mean, from the outside, it's hilarious. That's amazing.
Yeah.
If I was one of the dudes, I'd be livid.
You should be appreciative that I have a good sense of humor.
Oh, yeah. I do appreciate
And this was before like a content was like really cool. That's a new thing.
I do appreciate that, but it's also like, if I was in the moment and like, I was just blindsided by like...
But you got 2 flowers.
2 flowers and some lube would get me a hand job, but
No, it was just like actual like the petals though, because I got them at the gas station.
Right. You didn't even handpick flowers. Like,
no.
Such a hypocrite. You're like, I want
hand. Last minute.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Such a hypocrite. You're like, I want handpicked flowers, but I'm going to go to the gas station.
Well, you weren't. I just said, will you accept this petal?
Oh, no. As I said, from the outside, it's fucking hilarious. As a dude who was, if I was in that mix, I was so angry.
I hope one of these guys that were on that hear this and then they're like, oh, she's funny as shit.
I shouldn't have left.
No, but the guy that I picked at the end, he was a thigh rubber.
All that effort.
To get my thigh get rug burn.
Oh, that's the best part. That's amazing.
Karma.
The karma. You just torture these dudes and be like, I got nothing for it.
But I fucked one of the runners up like a couple like months after, and it was good. It was a fun time. He was a runner up, fourth runner up.
Did you keep him around, or was it just the one time?
Nah.
Why?
He was like too much of a mama's boy.
Oh, you disqualify motherfuckers quick, huh?
Oh, well, I have PTSD from mama's boys. I dated a guy who was breastfed till he was 13, and moms are great, but if I'm gonna date you, I feel like your mom, you gotta not like that too much. Like you gotta have a little mommy issues. It's just my PTSD, like too much mama's boys. I've had a mom like wash my fucking vibrator in the dishwasher and go in the room. Like, no.
I mean, that sounds like a really cool mom.
It ruined it. It wasn't waterproof.
Oh, well, once again, poor genetic stock. Obviously, his mother's an idiot. He is too.
Yeah, that's why he was canceled.
He was canceled?
Yeah, I canceled him.
Oh, okay. When you say canceled in Hollywood, that's a whole nother fucking thing.
Oh, I cancel men. Like, for me.
Okay, I was about to say, like, maybe I shouldn't be hanging out with you if you're like, oh, I can't.
Oh, no, I don't mean Hollywood cancel. I just mean in my brain. This is how, like, me and my friends I'll be like, to my friends, I'll be like, hey, what's up with, okay, so my friend Kiki, she's like dating this guy off Facebook dating.
Oh, God. Why is she slumming it there?
Yeah, I don't know. But she.
Is she cute?
She's hot as fuck.
Then why are you bringing her out to LA?
She'll be in LA in like a week.
All right.
No, and she'll be out here with me. She's my favorite girl to scissor on OnlyFans besides Aria. I like both of them. Maybe we'll all scissor together. But anyways, she was on, it'll be like squaring. We'll make a new thing. But she started dating this guy on Facebook dating, but he had gotten a DUI, so he didn't have his license. So we called him DUI.
Sounds legit.
And it's like all my friends that are like single, we don't know the guys' names. It'll just be like, hey, what's DUI up to? Is he canceled? But we don't mean like publicly canceling him because who is he? I'll just be like, she'll be like, oh, DUI is canceled. And I'll be like, oh, on to the next one.
I used to do that shit too. Like, oh my God, the people I used to date had Jolly Pirate nicknames. That blew up in my fucking face. I was drunk.
God.
I was out with some friends, and this girl I was seeing, like, I honestly don't remember her name at this point. And like, we were seeing each other for a minute. And I just used to refer to her as the nurse because she was a traveling nurse.
Exactly.
And this poor woman calls me, and I put her on speakerphone on my car speakerphone.
Yeah.
And she's just like, obviously drunk and booty calling me.
Oh, I love when a woman booty calls.
And if I was in the area, like I was out of town, I would have probably rolled through.
Would have pulled up.
Yeah. And one of my guy who's sitting shotgun's like, yo, who's that? I'm like, oh, the nurse. And she's like, the fuck?
Oh, but you can't call her.
I was.
No, but yeah.
No. I fucked up. I fucked up there. I 100% fucked up there. I know I fucked up.
So did you end up getting to see her?
Oh no, she never spoke to me again.
Yeah, no.
And justifiably so. Like, I was a piece of shit in that whole thing. I was a piece of shit from top to bottom. Like, I admit that shit. This poor woman, like, we met so back in the day, like, this has to be like 2008, OkCupid had a sister site called Crazy Blind Date.
Oh, that sounds fun.
It was a blast. Literally, you pick a time that you're available in a neighborhood, and they match you with people to go on blind dates.
And you really don't see their photos.
You don't get to see them their photos.
That sounds like that show Next from MTV.
Kinda, except people aren't getting off a bus.
Okay.
But
how do you know? So do you get their phone numbers and then you just...
Like, you could text through the app.
Oh, you probably didn't have texting back then.
Yeah, you communicated through the app.
And you just show up.
And you just show up. Like, it tells you what bar to meet at, and then you just show. And like, I met this... Like, I only did it like 4 times, and I got laid 75% of the time, and it could have been batting 1,000. The only one I didn't fuck, I chose not to fuck.
But so can you pick like what you're attracted to? Like, are there filters on there?
I mean, there's like filters for age and shit, but that's about it.
They can't say like, I don't like ugly, but like,
right.
So were they attractive?
Yeah, she was cute. And like, we meet up at the bar and we're drinking, we're bullshitting, and like, while we're just sitting there bullshitting, and she turns to me and goes, "We're not fucking tonight." I'm like, "That means we are."
What?
She's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "I never brought up sex. The fact that you just turned to me out of the blue and said we're not fucking tonight means you were thinking about it. We are."
Yeah, because it makes it a challenge for you, and we know men like a challenge.
And she's like, "No," and then like Barclays, she's like, "You want to go back to my place for a drink?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
That means she wants to fuck.
Oh no, we did.
Oh yeah, okay, good.
Like,
did she do anal?
No. But we go back to her place, and like, I'm sitting on the couch with a drink, and like, she comes out of the bathroom with no pants on. I'm like, I told you we were.
We're not fucking, but I'm naked.
Yeah, like, I told you we were fucking. Like,
but yeah.
Yeah,
if a girl just says that, like,
well, that's why I turned to her and said, "Oh, that means we are." Like, I flat out said.
What did she say when you said that?
No, like, yeah, we did. And then, like, we were fucking on and off for a minute, and like, there was a point, like, a couple months later, she's just like, "What are we doing?" And I went, I literally responded with,
And then what did you guys do?
I mean, we definitely banged it out that night, but
Eh.
like, and we're just banging on and off. But like, you know, she realized that like I was non-committal, especially in my mid-20s. I was very non-committal.
Would you ever be in a throuple?
No, that sounds way too much effort.
Yeah, it seems kind of weird. But what would you ever be in like a very open relationship?
Oh yeah, open's fine.
I don't think I could do it.
Why?
I mean, I could like just be like dating, but not in a relationship where like he's like going on other dates with girls. I don't know.
Well, so like it's intense.
I want to be in an open relationship, but he's not.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like my viewpoint on it is like, it's one thing, like, it's not cheating if this is the established rules, obviously.
Exactly.
And the thing about it is like, I don't care if you fuck other people. Like,
but do you want to watch?
Nah, that's not my thing.
Okay, so you want like fully just like open that, but what is that's like?
But here's the thing. I'm cool with you fucking other people, but I'm not okay with like polyamory. Like, if you're like,
that's what I mean. Yeah.
if you're like, oh, hey, I'm looking to get emotionally attached to multiple people, like
Yeah.
that's not my jam.
Me too.
Like if you want to go have an orgasm with someone else,
but that's just like dating. That's
Right.
just what dating is.
but I mean, it's like we could be in a relationship. Like you and I could be in a relationship.
And you just go fuck.
And you just go fuck someone else. That's fine. Like you're like,
Yeah.
hey, I want to exchange. Like I have an average size penis. You're like, I want to go fuck someone who's got a dick the size of my forearm. I'm like, cool, have that. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, but I just,
As long as you're not like harming me and like we agree upon the rules, it's cool.
yeah, but like what, like sex starts emotion, and like what if they're texting? Like I my mind goes wild.
Well, but at the point where you're texting, you're breaking the rules at that point.
That's emotionally cheating.
Right. Like if the rules are we're together, but we can fuck other people, and at that point you start like getting emotionally involved with someone.
That's still cheating.
That's cheating.
Yeah.
That is actually cheating. Because cheating
Exactly. Cheating is more emotional.
Right. And that's the thing. Like it's not the physical act that ever hurts anyone when they're
I'm
cheating.
thinking about this touching my boob.
It's distracting, Taylor. It's distracting. I mean, you can. I mean, if you want to take your tits out, you're more than welcome to. I'm not going to tell you no.
You can do it too. It's fine.
Oh,
Oh, wait, what is your tattoo? NC-17?
Mhm.
Let me see. Wait, can you read it? Because I'm blind.
for crude humor, language, and drinking.
You've like, that's cool. That's actually cool. Like you like kind of branded yourself with your own brand.
Mhm.
Okay, but anyways,
As I was saying, like
your boobs got me distracted.
they do that. It's if these are the agreed upon rules that we fuck other people, that's fine. Like,
Okay.
but if you're like, we don't agree upon emotional attachment, like that's a problem. That like obviously, if you're a mature adult, your partner has fucked other people before. They're gonna probably fuck other people after.
If you can separate sex from like
Emotional attachment. But that's the thing, like the physical act of sex
creates emotion if it's good sex.
It can. It doesn't necessarily. I've definitely had good sex with people that I don't even remember their names.
Okay, yeah, same.
But it's one of those things where, like,
It just gets tricky.
well, yeah, it's definitely, and this is why you have to be direct with your communication so people don't.
That's why I don't think I could ever be in a relationship like that, because I'm so like, I don't give a fuck what you do. Like, I'm such a bad bitch. I don't give a fuck.
So
And then in reality, I'm like, what, like crying over anything. Like, I'm so sappy and emotional, but I won't admit it. And I'll be like, I don't give a fuck what you do.
Why won't you admit it?
I don't know. Like, I am so quick to literally be like, I can so quickly cut somebody off and be like, I don't give a fuck, but then I will cry myself to sleep in the room.
That's not healthy, Taylor. It's not healthy.
He's like, ad for therapy. No, but
This episode brought to you by Better Health.
yes, you can get it online. Just text Better Health Taylor 15. No, but I feel like I will, if somebody makes me sad, rather than me admitting to them they made me sad, I'll just be like, fuck you, I don't give a fuck. Cut them off, and then my room, I'm like listening to Taylor stuff. I'm like, Dear John.
I mean, you admitted earlier you may just be picking fights to listen to Taylor Swift. So,
Well, Taylor Swift, you gotta vibe to her shit. Like, I'm not even a diehard Taylor Swift fan, but she is so talented that you gotta have a heartbreak and cry in the shower with your clothes on.
I'll take your word for that.
I'll show you like the specific songs later, and then you can just like you some songs you like, Tate McRae or whatever her name is, emotional sad songs, and you don't vibe with it unless you're sad. So you gotta like be like, you walk up to your boyfriend who's just like in the living room like cooking food, and you're like, bitch, fuck you, and he's like, what did I do? And I'm like,
Boyfriend's cooking food in the living room? Wild.
well, yeah.
He's just got a hot plate going in the living room?
Well, because my sliding glass door is like there. Okay, that's why I'm thinking living. But he'll just be like vibing in there, and you walk and you'll be like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, cooking. And I'm like, oh, you would be. And then you dramatically walk in and go listen to the new like Tate McRae song. And you're like, bitch. You know?
I will take your word for it.
Yeah, I'll send you the song. She's like super good. But you can't vibe with the song unless you feel the emotion.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it. I believe you.
No, I'll actually like.
You're like, I'm going to torture you.
I'm
with
like,
this
no,
shit.
I'm gonna make you cry.
I'm going to. I mean, I'm sure you will at some point, but I already sensed that about you.
Yeah, I like to make guys cry. It's kind of like.
Oh, now I'm not going to.
No, it's bonding.
Oh, you want a trauma bond with me? I see how.
Yeah. Or like the MGK like blood vibe thing. I love like weird vibes and weird.
Billy Bob
bonding.
Thornton and Angelina Jolie did that decades before they did.
I know, but you know, I like guys that look like they're dying.
I mean, Billy Bob Thornton definitely looks like he's dying.
He's not that hot though, but MGK.
I mean, he's hot enough to get fucking Angelina Jolie.
She's my girl crush.
In her prime.
Ugh.
Like, they did the fucking red carpet and were like, we banged it out in the limo on the way here.
Oh my God. Because women like men that look like they're dying. We do. Like, that's my type.
I'm sorry. I only look like I'm dying of heart disease.
I'm sorry. You're too healthy for me. No, but like those like skinny, like little scribble tattoos. Like, and they're
Pete
like,
Davidson.
I would sell my soul to fuck Pete Davidson.
Why haven't you DM slid?
You think the fuck I haven't?
No response?
Oh, no.
Oh, Pete's responded?
No, he hasn't.
Oh.
Let me check. Maybe he has in the past 2 hours. Let's check. Dun, dun, dun. Drum roll.
Drum roll. Did Pete Davidson DM slide?
I think he always deletes his Instagram. Yeah, I don't even think he has an Instagram anymore.
What about Twitter?
Nah, he just randomly goes off the grid.
Womp womp.
Womp, womp, womp. If you know Pete Davidson, please do. No, it's just like that, like weird, like dying, like little skater boy. Like she was a skater, or he was a skater boy. He said, "See you later, boy." Look at Kourtney Kardashian. Like she's dating like.
Yeah, but she also was married to like the whitest white man ever.
They never got married.
Okay, sorry. She had multiple children with the whitest white man ever.
Yeah, but she just girls like bad boys.
Oh yeah, Scott Disick is the baddest boy ever.
Did you not see him shove the dollar bill in the waiter's mouth? You obviously
definitely did not.
No, he was a bad boy, but not like a hot bad boy. He was just a messy boy.
He was just I mean,
girls like the scribble tattoos, like the dying, like the I'm a
I will take your word for it.
Next time I see you, just like Pete Davidson.
Nah, I ain't putting in that much effort. Shit.
No, this just I don't know what it is. Like, what is your type? Like, if okay, AI is this new big thing. So, what if you could create your dream woman that would make you settle down? And you would be 100% like monogamous. I had to think if polyamorous or monogamous because I'm like so like okay, what would it be? Everything like personality and looks.
Probably a redhead with big tits.
Okay.
That is definitely my type.
Big tits. What about her butt? Like, do you like care about butts?
Oh, I mean, it's got to be proportionate.
Okay, so you want a curvy redhead?
Yeah, you got a curvy redhead, into travel, into food, like.
Okay.
I can't, like, there's definitely been some people I've been involved with in the last couple of years where it's just like, oh, you got a bunch of allergies and like have weird dietary restrictions because of it. And it's just like, I'm not sure this is where I want to be. Like,
oh, you're allergic to shellfish.
No, seriously, like, dead serious. Like, oh, I can't fuck with this thing you love, this thing you love, this thing you love. And like, they're awesome people, don't get me wrong. But it's just like, what kind of future we have if like, I got to be on, I enjoy traveling so fucking much. I enjoy going to fucking other countries and like, I don't necessarily know what I'm eating every time.
Because if you kiss her and she has a shellfish allergy, that can fuck her up.
It could fuck her up, but it's also like, I've been to Japan multiple times. It's like, there's just fish and everything. Like, oh, hey, you're allergic to fish or shellfish.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're eating. I literally do not know what we're eating.
Oh, and you don't want to risk her like getting hurt.
Yeah, like, there's some fundamental incompatibilities there.
So you want a redhead, curvy girl who doesn't have allergies.
Definitely. Like, no dietary restrictions. Like,
So she can't be like gluten free, none of that weird shit.
I mean,
Okay, that's not weird. Sorry, I love you, gluten free people.
but it's one of those things where like, yo, I have some really people I love in my life who are like vegetarian, vegan, whatever. And
You
it's
had to
just
cut
like,
them out.
no, like I just can't be romantically involved with you. Like, it's cool. We're friends. It's cool. But when we're in some fucking weird third world country,
Yeah, you just gotta eat what you can.
right? Like, motherfuckers in Vietnam don't want to know what a gluten allergy is.
I mean, being gluten free is I respect people that can do it because that shit's hard. Or vegan.
Right. It's like I respect it. Like it's your fucking choice. It's your body. But it's one of those things where like this is fundamentally incompatible with what I want to fucking
Hard.
do. Because like I want to. I've been on 6 continents. I want to continue traveling. Like I try to do international trips as much as I can. When you're abroad, you can't be like,
Yeah.
no, like,
Is there eggs in this? Like,
right. Like, is there eggs in this? Like, no, it's motherfucker. Like, I have gone to places where literally the way I ordered was pointed at something on the menu. I have
you
no,
don't know what that
like, I'm looking at like that. Or we were at like a restaurant in Japan and it was literally like, we'll have what he's having. Like, the whole menu's in Japanese. There's no pictures.
You're such a traveler. I have so many questions for you now.
It literally was like, we'll just have what he's having. Like, that looks,
Yeah, so you just can't like.
I can't just,
Okay, that's fair though. That's fair. You have a good reason.
yeah, it's not like just some arbitrary, like, you're a vegan, fuck you. It's like, no, our lifestyles are going to be fundamentally incompatible.
No, yeah, especially when you're traveling.
Like, I'm also not looking to have children.
Yeah.
And so, like, that disqualifies a lot of fucking people.
Okay, but what about if they're already a mom?
It's situational. Like,
Situational.
I have dated people that were parents, and like, the one point in my life where I thought about being a father, like, I have an ex-girlfriend who I'm super in love with at the time,
Yeah.
who had a kid, and like, if that had gone a different way, and like, if I hadn't bitched out, there's a whole nother like timeline where like I stayed in the Midwest, I fucking stayed in a responsible job, and fucking raised a family with that girl.
Wait, pause this thought. I have to pee again, but I want to keep going on this.
All right, and we're back. We both peed. Dead serious. Like, she was a single mother, and like,
Okay, just one kid.
just one kid. Like, her kid was like about a year old when we were dating.
Oh, so she had a baby.
Yeah, she had a baby.
Ooh. Okay.
I freaked out. Legitimately, I freaked out. Like, that's part of the reason like shit went sideways, because I sabotage things.
How did it end?
Basically a lot of sabotage on my part. Like, unfortunately, like, I am the result of my mother's second marriage, and the parallels between my mother and my father's marriage and like that relationship started to freak me out. I'm just like, my father was a miserable human being. Like, he tried to do the right thing his whole fucking life. Like, he worked 2 jobs, so we were in a halfway decent neighborhood. Like, there was always food on the table, but he was a miserable fucking human.
He was like unaware, like to your like mom, like he was like not there. He was not present.
Well, I mean, they divorced when I was 6.
Okay, so
Like,
he was like
I have
taken care of financially, but not present.
Yeah, I have no memories of them not fighting.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
And like, you know, my mother was a single mother. Like, my half sister is from, you know, my mother's first marriage.
Okay.
And like the parallels there like started to,
It was just too close to home.
right. It freaked me out. And like, but there was half a moment like during all that, like, and because she had no fucking support system at the time. Like, the baby daddy's family was like her only support system,
And they're also fucking her.
Yeah.
Over.
And it was just like, you know, maybe I fucking start a family with her, like, you know. And then like those parallels,
Yeah.
I freaked the fuck out. And like, this is where I fucked up. I didn't communicate that shit. I just freaked out and got fucking distant, and like, you know, it was a bad fucking scene.
So you are a real person. You have, yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's hard though. But
Yeah.
I feel like, so did you end it just kind of like on like not giving her enough explanation?
I started getting distant. She started getting distant because we're both fucking traumatized fucking humans.
Do you ever think about like messaging her, just being like,
Oh, so my audience has been here a while. Like, so her and I reconnected right before the pandemic.
Okay, I was just about to say you should like get deep with her. Okay, so what'd you say?
Oh, it was a shit show.
I have to pee again.
Why don't we wrap and then you and I can continue to hang, but I don't want to have to edit any more of this.
God, I just have to pee.
Well, no, before you run, Taylor, we're gonna call last call. Tell people where they can find you on the socials and all that fun shit, and then you can go pee.
Okay. Well, I want to be able to say it good. I have to pee so bad.
Okay. Killing me.
I want to be able to say it cute.
All right, go pee then.
Okay.
Taylor's back. We're gonna call last call.
Maybe you'll need to bring me on for a part 2 because we can talk for hours.
I mean, yeah, duh. Duh. Taylor, before we get out of here, where can they find you on the things?
TA3Ys XOXO hugs and kisses. That's Instagram and TikTok. Taylor Sinila. And
No Twitter.
what is my Twitter? I am new to the Twitter game, so I have to look it up.
I love that. Like, she's new to the Twitter game, and that's the only place she follows me. So,
well, no, because I just learned that Twitter's the place to go. My Twitter is TA3Ys XXOXO.
And as always, you can find me at Matt_Slayer on Twitter, Matt Slayer on Instagram, Matt F. Slayer on Facebook, twitch.tv/Matt F. Slayer. You can find the uncensored versions, get them a week early at patreon.com/Matt Slayer. Nothing besides my tits in this episode. So, and you can find the podcast at And Now We Drink on Twitter, and Now We Drink on Instagram. And until next week, drink up, motherfuckers.